We're here with Chris Borrayo and Steve Moore. How you guys doing?
Good. Doing great. Good.
So you guys came in and played a pretty big role as freshmen last year. Steve, you as a redshirt freshman, and Chris, you as a true freshman. And you guys obviously had to go through some growing pains, not just you, the line as a whole, because you guys hadn't played together, and Jordan had to move over to center, and it was mix and match all year. How do you feel like the line came together over the course of the year as you guys got a little bit more used to playing together?
I'd probably say over time we kind of clicked together. Like the chemistry between all of us just kind of came together, and we started playing more. We kind of understood when there was a shift in the defense, and we knew that without him saying it, we knew that our blocks would change and everything. So over time we just kind of clicked.
Yeah. Offensive line is a big thing with chemistry. It's like once you know who you're gonna be playing next to you, you start to click. You know what he's gonna do before he even knows what he's gonna do. That type of stuff. And like last year, when they switched the whole offensive lineup, I like the switch. We started playing better instantly, and then now the way the offensive line is now, we're just going to continue to take steps in the right direction.
Do you see a real difference this year coming back together after having played together for a season?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're all last year we all didn't know if we were going to play, and then then all of a sudden we played. And now we all know who's going to be with us. We all know what's going to happen.
So Steve, you switched over to the left side. Can you talk a little bit about what that transition is like for you?
Well, the whole time I've been here, I've been kind of switching back and forth. But last year, I definitely got comfortable at right when I played the whole season at right. But now I feel just like I was at right already. Just need a few days, and I'm comfortable at left. Just a little stuff backwards, but it's fine.
Is it a little bit different facing a bit more of a speed rusher coming from your side?
Nah, I'm set the same as I'm gonna. I mean, yeah, you gotta consciously, subconsciously, not think about it, but know that guy's faster than before.
And Chris, Coach talked about you as being a guy that really came on and impressed a ton by the end of the year, and also mentioned that you took on a little bit of a leadership role, kind of challenging the team a little bit after that Stanford game. Can you talk a little bit about how you grew as a player and as a leader during that year?
In that year, well, I first came in thinking I'm just going to be a redshirt freshman, and I just try to do my best, do the best I can, as I always do. And over time, they gave me the starting position. And when I first got that, I felt like I had to step it up another notch because it was a starting position. I couldn't back down and get comfortable where I was at. So every day I just kind of challenged myself. And at the end of that Stanford game, I just kind of saw my team pretty much just broken down, and no one wanted to say anything. So I felt like it wasn't my part to say anything, but I felt like I had to say something so our team wouldn't just end on a sour note at the very end.
So a lot of the guys have talked about how having a year under Coach Damon, that the strength and the stamina has kind of noticeably increased over that period of time. Have you guys seen it much on the line?
I think me personally, if you just watch me from last year to right now, I feel way more comfortable. I think I'm way stronger. I don't get pushed around. I didn't say I get pushed around, but I wouldn't be as strong as I am now. I feel way more firm. Coach Damon's helped me a lot, for sure.
My opinion on that is pretty much the same as Steve's, and I feel like because of Damon, that 1 year with Damon, we're a lot more confident in our strength, and it kind of shows in the field. We're a little more dominant than we were last year, for sure.
Yeah, we have a little attitude. We know we can mess you up. We're gonna mess you up now.
Yeah.
And how's the stamina come in? I know that the cardio work is a decent amount harder under him. Has that paid dividends? Do you feel like you're fresh later in practice, later in games?
Yeah. Some of his workouts, if you're tired of practice or something, just think about how tired you were at that workout and know that you'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, the offense we run is pretty much fast-paced, so we knew that going through that Damon workout is going to help pay off in spring, and it did. And the first time we came on the field, it wasn't exactly it was very tiring for us because we were prepared for it.
So in the weight room, how do you guys have much of a competition amongst yourself on the line?
I think everyone's just naturally competitive.
Yeah.
If you see someone else on the offensive line hit a weight, you're you get pissed. At least me personally, I'm it's I gotta get stronger, man. I'm trying to hit that weight.
You guys know what you benched most recently, Max?
Not as much as I want to.
Same here.
Yeah, we both aren't big benchers, but we got explosion when we play. That's all we got.
Well, you're not out there on the field bench pressing.
Yeah,
you're out hitting guys. Who are a couple of the stronger linemen on the lineman corps?
Okafor.
Yeah, Okafor. He's a strong guy. Alejandro crossweight.
Yeah, Alejandro. No, Bunty has a good bench.
Yeah, Donovan Frazier, he bench good too.
All right.
Yeah.
So, let's talking a little bit about the 2-point stance with Coach Yenzer. How do you feel like you were able to get out of the 2-point stance and effectively drive block when it comes time to block for the run?
Well, the thing with Yenzer, in my opinion, is that he harps on technique so much that you have no choice but to listen to him, and it works too. I remember coming in my first fall camp. The first 2 weeks was hell for me because I've never been in a 2-point stance, and my shifting my body weight was really hard. And over time, he just kept telling me technique, things I could change and things I could work on, and it just helped me over as I kept going on that season.
You guys feel like you're equally adept to be able to pass and run block out of the 2-point stance now?
Yeah, a lot better.
Just after an adjustment period?
I feel like it's natural. It's natural for me now. If I feel like I'm in a 3-point stance, especially with my left hand down, I'll feel weird over it. But I mean, yeah, I'm definitely comfortable in 2 points. We come off the ball and hit people. I mean, you just gotta get your mind right.
One of the things Coach Yenzer talked about last year is really wanting to develop that angry streak that guys just came in and they just didn't have it in large part a lot last year, and that it developed over the course of the season. Do you feel like that's developing in your group?
Yeah, I think we have more of an attitude right now than we did last year already. We have more of an attitude and we're playing better together already right now than, say, Stanford game last year.
For sure.
Right.
We get mad as a team, as an offensive line, when one of us, when we know we get beat on a block that we could have beat the defensive guy on, we get mad and we just the next play
take it out on the next guy.
Just try our best to do it.
Just don't take anything from anyone. That's what Coach Yenzer always tells us, and that's what we gotta kind of live by when we play football.
So how confident is the team coming into this year? Do you guys feel like there's going to be a big turnaround?
Yeah, I think there is. I mean, we're bringing back. I mean, how many people who left? When you think about it.
Didn't lose many.
Yeah, and then we have dudes coming in. We have a couple running backs I've heard of. I don't know if they're gonna be. I mean, you never know with freshmen, but I mean, hopefully they can help us.
And you're going to have some starting experience. I mean, you guys didn't have a lot on the line. The defense had barely any starting experience. I mean, it could be a completely night and day difference.
Yeah, it could be. Especially this spring. The spring has been good for me, especially in the offensive line. I feel like we're just like, we know what we're doing. We know what we want to do. We know what our goals are. Our goals are to be a dominant running offensive line and equally passing.
And coaches talked about how you guys have stayed healthier, not just as an offensive line group, but the roster as a whole, that very few are ending up missing time, as opposed to last spring there were like 20 guys out. Do you really see the strength and conditioning paying dividends as far as maintaining health?
I think it goes for both ways, strength and conditioning for sure. I mean, we got a lot stronger in the weight room, but as a team, we're being more offense and defense. We're being more conscious of like taking care of our other guys. So I think just being conscious of it is helping a lot.